Reporting to work so early in the morning even though you know you're not actually going to be needed is really depressing. Silver linings, though. It looks like I'm the only one here in the office. I can hear myself think for once.
Oi, there you are, SB. Thought I heard you whining about something from around the corner. It couldn't be that you've been complaining about your lack of use lately, huh? I really think you should be proud of your placement in the hierarchy. Low though it may be, third ain't bad. Just think of how the others would kill to be in your shoes.
Surely you jest, Rush. Public or not, I still get gigs. Plus, you're blowing your so-called success way out of proportion. You're always quick to forget that you're multiple individuals at once. For every one of me, there's like 7 or 8 of you. If anything, you've got your own weird little pecking order going on. Which one of you am I even talking to right now? Anyway?
What? I'm J. Rocket right now. But what does that have to do with anything?
Okay, Rocket, riddle me this. When was the last time the creator used Ethno Circus? And no, not for some dumb throwaway project.
It was a few months ago, for Electric Gravity Rush.
Yeah, and the time before that?
Oh, 2019, right? For the Alternative Rush project.
And the time before that?
The 100th Mashup celebration, Aunt. Before you ask again, there are no times before that. I still don't know what you're getting at, though.
Trust me, I'm getting to my point. Between that 100th mashup and now, just how many times has Double Back been contracted for work?
Do I really have to give a number, or?
The answer she's looking for is too many, Rush.
NG?
When did you get here?
I'm a permanent fixture of this establishment, so I'm always here. Fine. I got here 5 minutes ago. I was in my office up until now, but you guys' petty squabbling is too distracting. More on that though. Yeah, it's just as special. The first says, Rush, your existence to the creator is a hierarchy within a hierarchy, hierarchyception?
Oh, Comande, you guys aren't even being remotely fair to me right now. Actually, you're hypocrites. The only difference between you and I is that the creator considers me as a collective, but treats you and your siblings as separate entities. For every one of me, there's an equivalent number of you. It's not my fault the creator gives me contracts more often. Maybe if your siblings were actually good. But you've got an interior pecking order going on, same as me.
Okay, fine. I concede your point. Though, I guess with me actually being on good terms with my siblings and you kind of just coexisting, we are far better off than Special the first here.
Okay. Hold the phone. What exactly makes you so sure I've got internal disputes going on?
Well, for starters, we've had to start calling you Special the first, just to differentiate between you and your brother. It doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. You know, it was a simpler time when he was just Reno Dino, but now he's stealing your namesake, literally.
It doesn't help that Ignoria City has been really popular with the creator lately. I know we joke about Special the second usurping your position, but the threat is kinda real with TC. How many contracts have there been since 2019?
Just 3 or 4.
Huh, really? With his presence, it feels like way more. I guess it's because we missed you on the DJ Subsep project.
Oh yeah, that was weird. It was kinda like a discount Electric Gravity Rush, but hey, chin up. The creator has only used Ultimate Final Boss in an official capacity once, so nothing to worry about there. And you both got to piggyback off of me for the back-to-back in IMAX, so there's that too.
Piggyback?
Wait. Hold that thought.
What is it, Rocket? Did you realize that Double Back was barely audible in its own anniversary project and was outshined by literally everyone else?
Head.
No, shut up. I'm the coffee song right now. Anyway, bringing up PGR again just reminded me of something important.
Did you forget to pay back Sky Baby using the money you got from the Animix like you promised?
Oh god, she's gonna kill me. But no, that's not what I was referring to. I'm talking about the weird AUP contract memo that showed up in my mailbox yesterday.
What could possibly be weird about a memo? They're basically blank checks for us. The only remotely strange contracts we get are those funky ones the creator digs up from the graveyard from time to time. Is this just your way of bragging that you got another gig and we didn't?
No, besides, if I wanted to do that, I'd just pull up the forecasted project list for this year. Anyway, would you please let me finish? I'm pretty sure this concerns all three of us.
Yeah, go for it. You have got me all curious now, though part of me is screaming that I'm gonna absolutely regret this.
Okay, so, you know how the creator has a particular way of titling her AUP contracts these days, right? Like, all lowercase and with the intended project BPM in parentheses. The one I got yesterday was like something straight out of 2017. It was called Untitled Hierarchy Concept in all caps and with no BPM indicator.
Well, that's definitely unconventional and all, but certainly no cause for alarm. The creator isn't exactly the most consistent person in the world. At least a quarter of the time, she forgets to say what the project BPM is, and 3/4 of the time, the contract has at least one spelling error.
No way. I know a red flag when I see one. I even checked the AUP properties and got even more suspicious. The creators had the same PC for like 4 years now, so all contracts that originate from her are labeled as being owned by Neo. For some reason, the creator slot was left completely blank.
So then, this contract has no owner? Oh, did you find that out before or after opening it?
Huh, are you nuts? There's no way I'd open a contract like that. You guys have absolutely no survival instincts?
Wait. Let's back up a little bit. You said this had something to do with all of us, but from what you've told us, it just sounds like you're the only one who got targeted, otherwise, we all would have received similar contracts.
I thought that at first too, but even though the contract owner field was blank, the creation date wasn't. Whoever made the AUP did it on July 11th last year.
July 11th? Well, I'd be lying if I said that rang any bells.
Same here. Was that date significant?
To us, absolutely not. But to a certain brat, hell yes.
Brat?
Whoa, don't tell me you're talking about the teamwork kid.
The one and only. I went back and checked through old contracts from last year, and the only one that matches that date is the experimental special GeForce Rush Combi AUP.
Oh, I remember that one. That was supposed to be a follow-up to EGR, before we were slated for an actual sequel. It was just a small thing, but the creator intended to include a teamwork kid.
Yeah, but in the end she got cold feet because of the 30+ BPM tempo gap and pulled just fump from the final project. Head, sorta like how you were for the EGR2 MP3 series, SB.
Shut up, Unji. Don't act like you haven't been dropped from your fair share of projects too.
Oh yeah? Name
Are
one.
you two being for real right now? I got some weird ass AUP contract from the teamwork kid and all you guys can think to do is compare your contract fulfillment ratios.
Well, what do you want us to do about it? All we have is circumstantial evidence. The whole July 11th thing might just be a coincidence. For all we know, you getting the AUP might have just been some sort of clerical error. We can't say for certain that the teamwork kid has anything to do with this. Maybe you're just being paranoid.
Paranoid or not, the only way to find out is to open that WAT file in Audacity. If Rush didn't waste all of yesterday being a scaredy cat over a few red flags, and would have just gone ahead and played it back, we'd probably already know who was really responsible.
Ugh, you two really suck. You know that? You could at the very least pretend to be concerned, but apparently even that's too much to expect. Fine. You want me to open the file? I'll open the stupid file. but I swear to the creator, if my freaking metadata or sampling rate gets fucked up because of a virus or something, you two will be the first ones I infect.
Ooh, so scary.
Stop being so damn dramatic. At worst you'll come down with a case of 25, and even then, you'd still be better off than 90% of all Mega Drive and GBA songs. Stop stalling.
Okay, I'm playing it back.
God. Why the heck is it so bright?
Rush? Why on earth did you open this in vanilla Audacity? The creator sent a memo that we were supposed to start phasing this set in favor of dark Audacity.
If I'm going to suffer, I'm not going to suffer alone. Now shut up. There's a track with audio in here. It's named 108.50 Will Reign Supreme. You two still want to pretend that the teamwork kid has nothing to do with this? No? Didn't think so.
Hello, 3 most treasured hierarchy songs of the creator. I would ask if you all were doing well after we last spoke.
Together!
But considering the fact that you ridiculed and humiliated me at that time, I'd say I am within my rights to
Together!
deny you such a courtesy. As I say this, however, I realize that it would be somewhat unfair for me to lay the blame for your detestable behavior squarely on your shoulders. No. It'd be remiss of me not to point out the enabler you've been in cahoots with
Together!
for all these years. Yes, that's right, the abhorrent creator, Neo. You see, my undue removal from the special GeForce Rush project last year gave me a lot of time to think. For a long time, I was Neo's go-to song. Hierarchy? Please, for Neo, I was all that ever was.
Together!
You 3 engage in petty squabbles over who gets used the most often, but you will never know what it is to be Neo's undisputed #1. After I lost favor in Neo's eyes, however, I tried my utmost for years to reclaim my former glory, only to be swiftly replaced by you 3 upstarts and your so-called hierarchy. Preposterous. All the privileges you currently enjoy are because of my efforts, yet I was cast aside once Neo decided she had no more use for me. No matter, the message you are hearing today is no short of a declaration of war. What right do you all have to be happy?
Together!
As of now, I am assembling an army of loyal followers and
Together!
we will dismantle Neo's corrupt Mashup empire. Now, because I know you all are being used just as I was, I will tell you this once and only once. Forsake Neo and join me.
Together
We
we...
will emerge from the ashes of Neo's reign and begin anew.
Together!
We can make a better world, a world with no hierarchies, a world where all songs are equal, a world where we are united by
Together!
the power of friendship. I am looking forward to your response. Hopefully for your sakes, it will be a favorable one.
Okay, so if no one else will say it, I will. What the actual hell was that? I mean, that wasn't at all what I was expecting, and I'm kind of freaking out right now.
Hey, just take it easy, SB. This is the teamwork kid we're talking about here. I won't go as far as to say that he's just bluffing, but it's just as bad to overestimate him. That army he was talking about, I bet my next 5 contracts that he was referring to his Avatar theme posse.
So what? Are you suggesting that we confront him ourselves? Wouldn't we be severely outnumbered?
With me around? No way. Besides, it isn't about the number of the tracks, it's about how you use them. But, just to be on the safe side, we should probably notify Neo, the creator, of this impending coup and gather up some willing participants.
Teehee, I have a willing participant in mind.
Supporting me.
Yes,
Yes, we know.
Bunch of buzzkills. At any rate, we'll need more than just him, so let's get to work.
Most gracious benefactor, we have received word that our message was successfully brought before Neo. The intelligence report made no mention of her response to the ultimatum, but given her nature, we think it's safe to assume that she will begin to amass forces in an attempt to silence us. Her pitiful resistance will not mean much in the face of our might, But one can never be too cautious. We will immediately move on to phase 2.